Hello everyone, Hans Herky here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special guest from the Disney Plus TV series, The Mandalorian. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the child. Child, do you care to introduce yourself? Good to have the child back on the show today. Actually, it's Mr. Dollars as the child. We're going to be reading the book Duck and Goose. Duck and Goose. Yes, are you ready to read, Mr. Dallas? Alright, let's begin the story, shall we? Duck and Goose by Mr. Tad Hill. So, let's begin from page number 1. Oh my, what is that? Duck quacked. That's a silly question, Goose honked. It's a big egg, of course. Of course it's an egg. I know that, huffed the duck. What I mean is, where did it come from? Goose looked up skyward. He looked to the river, and he looked to the fields, and he thought very hard. Yes, he thought very hard. Who are you? He asked, finally. I, said Duck, puffing out his feathered chest. I am the one whose egg this is. I saw it first. Goose quickly raised one webbed foot. It is mine. I touched it first. Okay. Hey, you should never put your foot on an egg, Duck warned. Don't you know anything about caring for eggs? I do, the goose insisted. You don't need to squawk at me, Duck squawked. Then he whispered loudly, don't you know that you and your squawking are very likely disturbing the baby bird who's trying to snooze inside this egg? The goose wished the duck wasn't right. He lowered his head and whispered softly, I'm very sorry. I'll go back to sleep in there. Hey, look at how cute that is. My, that's quite a beauty you have. It's called a bluebird from across the river. Thank you, it's mine, quacked the duck. Actually, it's mine, honked the goose. Thank you. Yeah. You like? So, asked the duck, what do we do now? Should we do something else? Suggested the goose. Yes, you're right. Good thinking, agreed the duck. Like what? Duck and Goose each thought different things that I cannot read right now. Isn't that right, Mr. Doris? Well, we must keep the egg warm until the fuzzy little occupant is ready to come out, said the goose. Excellent idea, exclaimed the duck. He pushed past the goose. Step aside, I shall do just that. But the goose was quick too. Look, they're trying to chase the egg. After a flurry of fussy, grunting, groaning, slipping and sliding, honking and quacking. See, they're all fighting for the egg. The little baby that's inside the egg. Duck and Goose found themselves back to back. Scoot over, I don't have any room, complained the duck. You are much closer to me than I am to you. Stop yelling in my ear, Goose. Shh. Goose hushed, pointing at the round thing beneath them. Yes, yes, yes. We must remember. Quiet, quiet, quiet. We mustn't disturb the little one. Isn't that right, Mr. Dollars? And so they sat very still, very quiet, waiting for a long time. They waited for a very long time. They listened to the crickets, chirps, and frogs burp. I'm going to teach this baby bird to quack like a duck. Yes, quack like a duck, the duck boasted. Well, I'm going to teach it to honk like a goose. Goose honked back. What's up? I'm going to teach this baby bird to waddle, the goose added. So am I, the duck said. They heard the pitter-patter of the rain. I'm going to teach this baby bird how to swim, the duck said. Me too, said the goose. To pass the time, they sniffed wildflowers in the warm sun, shared breadcrumbs while the goose taught the duck to honk. They watched the sunset in the sky, and Duck taught the goose how to quack. See? You like Mr. Douglas? Yeah. There you go. He's just chilling now. They counted the stars in the night sky. Let's teach our big bird how to fly, said the goose. Good idea, said the duck. Going back into casual position, I see. I'm sure our baby will be a fast learner. Isn't that right? You, Mr. Dollar, are a fast learner, aren't you? If it takes after you and me, I'm sure you're right, said the goose. Come here. Come here. Come here, Bubbush. Quickly, the duck slid down and started running in circles around the egg. What should we do now? He hollered. I think we should remain calm, the goose yelled back. Excuse me? A little voice cried out. Yes, that's right, a little voice. See, the little one's trying to sleep in the egg. Duck stopped, all in excited confusion. He had failed to notice the bluebird sticking at their egg, staring at their egg. Play? This is no time for play, yelled the duck. This is no time for games, yelled the goose. And what is this kicking? I was only trying to get your attention, said the little bird. Well, you got it. Duck huffed. False alarm, Goose. Go back to work. Can't you see that we are very busy here? Goose explained to the bluebird, this is serious business. This is perhaps the most important moment of our lives. Well, my! I'm sorry, the little bluebird apologized. I had no idea. I just thought maybe I could just play with your ball. Ball? Is it really a nice one? She added, and then she flew away. Anyway, Dallas, we have 50 more pages to go. Goose gulped. Did she say ball? He whispered to the duck. You know what? I've had any doubts, Duck finally said. It is quite a bit of a squisher that most eggs I've ever seen. Yes, I must say that I was somewhat suspicious of those big dots, Goose admitted. It may not be an egg, but 'tis lovely. Oh, absolutely, Duck, Goose agreed. It's a keeper. This whole time they were looking at a soccer ball. As the crickets chirped and the frogs burped and the grass swayed in the gentle breeze, Goose quacked and the duck honked and the ball bounced and rolled, sometimes even flew. That is the end of the story. I'm so glad that the child was able to join us today. I know he's so busy on set making The Mandalorian Season 2. Yes, that's right. Isn't that right? Did you have fun with The Mandalorian? Flying his spaceship and all? Yes? Anyways, that is all for today. Thank you for joining us. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the notification button below, and we'll see you on the next one for some more interviews and more fun things coming up. Take care. See you later. Do you have anything to say, child? Before we go? Say goodbye?